Entry my work for the task 9.2. So I for this task, so I will use the HTML file to create a form in user interface, and using the node.js with the JavaScript to demonstrate to control the user input data and insert the data into the table, and apply the embedded SQL here as well. So at first, I will go through my HTML file. So it's pretty simple. So my form will be from my database design from task 7.2. So I will design I will get the form for prescription. So the main user here is the pharmacist will be input the prescription for the patient. Yeah, so it's contain like for five column, but because when I do this I forget the row price. So for this task, let's assume like we have 4 attributes, which is revision ID, drug name, and doses. So in my HTML file, I write the control, the constraint for revision ID, which is three with a 1 letter and 1 number. So you can see from my task 7.2 here, that revision ID is VATA2. So I apply here on my form as well, and the row ID is integer. So on my HTML form, so it controls the row ID is 3 integer input only, as per my input for task 7.2 for the insert data into revision table here, right? Yes, and let's check it out. So here in my prevision form, and let me go through about the JavaScript form. So this form is to create a table and insert the user input data into that table. So here you can see I use the SQL line 3 to do this task. So you can see here is the syntax to create the prescription table. So it takes 4 attribute: prescription ID, drug name, and doses here. And then go to here. So here is the syntax to insert the value into prescription table. And then yeah, let's check it out here. So here in my first user interface, so I do a button here. So we will have like we can check how the database input correctly or not in the web server as well. So for clearer demonstration, so if I haven't entered any data yet, so if I click on the get prescription, so it will show no data file. So it will appear on my terminal control as well. So it say that the table created successfully, connected to SQLite database. Table created successfully, but the array is empty, so no data at the moment. So let's check the task first. So the table, yeah, Time insert record with missing data. Yeah, sure. So now I will try to input some the incorrect data. So at first, remember I say that the representation ID will be one letter and one number. So let's try something like for letter only and no number. And the row ID is three number, right? Three integer. So let's see, try to here like 5 number. So let's check submit. So it doesn't let me submit here, and it wrote the exception that the reception ID must be one letter and one integer. So let me so so I will correct it by input A1 as revision ID, and the row ID. Let's check what the exception for that. Yeah, it shows that row ID must be 3 integer, and because I will try this one. You see, if I input full field but one invalid field, so what will happen with the submit? Yeah, it won't let me submit. Then that's it. Display user. Yeah, here is the message display to the user interface. So now I will try to insert some correct data form and see what happened to the database. Let's check. So I will insert three row, right? So first one will be A1 101. All right. A1. I already test some of the field, so it will auto suggest me. So if I submit, so it say all valid. Okay, so I submit the second one. Yeah, and let's see what happened in the terminal here. In the terminal, they say data include A1 101 paracetamol and 500 milligram. Data insert successfully, as well as the same as the second input, and it inserts to the database successfully as well. So let's try the first one. Yeah, correct. And now let's see our database. What is happened now? Yeah, it's so 3 record in the database here. Yeah, that's it. Normally in real life, revision ID, drug ID, and drug name should be like auto suggesting, and this is just only input the doses. But because for this require the advance of programming skill, so for demonstration for this task, so I am not follow the real fly application. Yeah. All right. Thank you. That's it for my task. Sorry, that's it for this task of my work. Thank you for listening.